Hello, everyone. This message is going out to all soon-to-be sophomores once school starts back that are athletes at the collegiate level. This is a conversation that I had with my daughter before she reported back to school. So I'm catering this talk, like I said, only to athletes, only because this message is going to be a little tough. I'm going to be a little demanding here. And this video, honestly, is going to be a little longer than normal. So it's not catered to everyone. So if you're going to be a up and coming sophomore, once school starts, transitioning to a sophomore, and you're an athlete, this is the conversation I had with my daughter. I told her, I said, this past year when you were a true freshman, you were like a unicorn. And she said, Dad, what are you talking about? I said, the collegiate world had no idea what you were able to do. And that's like a lot of you true freshmen out there. You caught the world by surprise. I mean, you absolutely blazed the country in whatever sport that you're in. You ate your conference up, and I am proud of you. But guess what? I can look into your future. And I want you to understand this. As a sophomore, this up and coming season, the world now knows about you. The coaches now know how much pressure you can handle. Your teammates now know what you can and cannot do a little bit more. Your opponents, they are aware of you. The commentators, they've seen your performance and they have been wowed as a freshman. But I guarantee you, what you do as a sophomore, if you do it at the same level, the same impact you did it last year as a sophomore, they're not going to be impressed because they're going to expect your game to have increased. And they're honestly right. So hopefully you were shaking and baking this summer. You were in the gym. You were running. You were doing what it took to make sure that you can perform to be an impact player going into your sophomore season. Now, understand this. This is where it gets tough here. There's going to be a bullseye now on your chest. They're gunning for you now. When they open up those playbooks, when they open up those books and they break down players to look for, guess whose name now is going to be in that book as an impact player? Somebody that they can say scout, somebody to watch out for. You. You're no longer a mystery now. They know you exist. So that means now you got to be a bigger pit bull than what you were last year. You got to be a bigger and better shark than what you were last season. Because they're coming for you now. Do you understand me? They're coming for you now. And you can still be a bigger impact player, but you have to understand that you're now on the menu. Last year, they just knew what you had achieved in high school. But now you have collegiate stats. And those stats are going to concern your opponents. This is, in my opinion, what you may want to do to make sure you stay on top of the food chain. Anytime you have a chance to study that playbook that your coaches hand out, study it. Anytime you have a chance to study your opponents before the games, study it. Anytime you have a chance to watch your last season performance, study it. This must become a job to you. Last year, you can get away with freestyling. But this year, no, sir. No, ma'am. They're gunning for you this year. So you have to know what every person on your team is going to be on every assigned call. Now, there's going to be a little luck from time to time. Yes, true indeed. But for the most part, you have to know your business. You have to know that you are now part of the offense or part of the defense if you're on that court and the coaches trust you. So now you have to deliver like you did last year, but you got to be more consistent. So I need for you to eat them weights. Get bigger, get faster, get stronger. Run harder. Push the team. This is what I challenge you, up and coming sophomores, because guess what else? Those freshmen that just reported also this summer, they're watching you. You're probably one of the reasons why they came to that university. So they need to see what their future is going to look like if they perform at a high level. You're no longer a unicorn in the room now, buddy. They know you exist. They can touch you. They know your flaws. So I need for you guys to keep pressing. Don't let last year, as a true freshman, don't let your success have been something that you're not able to duplicate all over again. Don't do that. This should not be a fluke. This should be a mission. It should be your assignment. Outwork the field. I am proud of you for showing off last year, but that was last year. It's time to go. Eat them weights, eat them playbooks, study your opponents, study your flaws from last year, and figure out, ask the coach, how can I get better? What does this team need for me to do? And this is the last piece of advice I will give to you. Stay off the social media during the season. You have to understand the job of the press is to create a narrative that causes what? Noise. Stay away from it, especially if the season is not going well for you or going well for the team. So as an example, if things are not going well for the team, as you're walking across campus, I'm going to recommend you don't put those little tiny earbuds in your ear. I'm going to suggest you put those big bulky headphones on. That way, hopefully, it would discourage people from even talking to you about what's not going well with the team. You have to understand, we play in the game of sports. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. It's part of the game. And your job as an athlete, a student athlete, is to stay lightning focused. You crush them books, you crush your playbook, you crush them weights. Your conditioning needs to be top of the line, but you have to figure out how to silence or stop the noise around you. Tell your teammates, you don't want to hear none of that crap. And tell your coaches, Coach, you guys are the only ones I want to hear about what may or may not be going on with this team. I don't want to hear no negative coaches from social media. Make sure you tell your teammates this. You have to stay focused. And when you do decide to blow off some steam, this is what I would tell my daughter. Make sure you do it in a public, controlled environment and that no one around you is under the influence. Control your environment as a student athlete. It's very easy to get into trouble. As hard as you know what to get out of it. All right, guys, that's all I have. I'm proud of you. Keep moving forward.